The State of the Galaxy post is live September 2021. I have not read over this post yet. We are going to read and react to this post live with you guys right now. And then a little bit later today, I do think Crumb is going to come on my stream and we're going to do a little Q&A to talk about it. So I'm going to stay live until that happens. So once you guys finish this video, be sure to head over twitch.tv/CubsFanHan to see more of that information coming your way. So let's get right into it without any further ado. I'm going to pop my screen up here, and here we go. Hello, Holotable Heroes. We have some exciting news. There are several important changes coming to Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes we want to tell you about. Some of the changes outlined below are in today's update, and others will be coming in the near future. Today's update brings new matchmaking system to Territory Wars. So that's been something a lot of people have talked about for a long time. I think matchmaking changes to Territory Wars is needed. Whether it's going to hit where it needs to or not, it remains to be seen. Adds a new set of rewards, introduces Relic 9. Okay, so Crumb, you just said exciting, then you said Relic 9 in the same paragraph. I fundamentally have a problem with that, but we'll still read the rest of the post. This also sets the stage for big changes to gear in Galaxy of Heroes. Ooh, there's a ton to talk about, so let's dive in. Okay, so Relic 9, not good. Gear changes, maybe good. We'll see what this means. Okay, so today's update brings a whole host of changes to Territory Wars. The main objective is to provide a better and more competitive experience in Territory Wars. Division changes. It's been a while since we have updated Territory War divisions, and it's getting a bit crowded at the top end of the divisions as we release more ways to increase your GP. We have expanded the upper divisions with 8 new divisions to account for the growing GP of guilds. These higher divisions will require more total defenses and have several new rewards. And so here's that split. Look at this. You've got to be, okay, so what does this mean? So we've got Division 1. So Division 23 is the highest division. So to get Relic 9, you need to be at least 300 in a 300 million GP guild. And you get, we're going to need to learn more about how this Relic 9 works, but getting the arrow magnifiers, that's great. Getting some relic stuff is nice, and it looks like this is a win. If you wins on the left side, losses on the right side, and so yikes. Look at, you know what? I'm just gonna go on record right now. I hate this. This is a big kick in the nuts to guilds who aren't winning Territory Wars. I mean, oh my gosh, you get 4 if you're in Division 22, 4 versus 1, 23, 5 versus 1. Oh man, this is I don't necessarily think this is gonna go over well. But okay, I'm gonna try to reserve my opinion until we read the whole post. Yeah, win loss, yeah. So reward changes. In addition to all the previous rewards, the new upper divisions have added rewards to emphasize winning. The new top divisions can earn an additional box of gear, a relic chest with 1 through 7 relic materials, arrow magnifiers, and the new Relic 9 material, droid brains. That's actually pretty funny. They're calling that droid brains for real. Matchmaking. With a greater incentive placed on victory, it is important that we address matchmaking and ensure guilds are paired against fair opponents. I do agree with that. Today's update reworks the matchmaking system in Territory Wars to more accurately calculate the power of a guild, bringing to the power a guild is bringing to the holotable. Our goal with these changes is to create a more fair and balanced experience long term. This system better accounts for guilds that bring smaller number of powerful players. Additionally, the system takes loss streaks into account during matchmaking. I appreciate that. That's really, because it can be very, very debilitating when your guild is on a bad loss streak. And they care. A lot of guilds just don't care about winning and losing, so that's going to change. You might also notice that the cross-divisional matchups can now occur to help smooth the transition between divisions. Note that the number of defenses needed is determined by the lower division's guild, but each guild's prize pool is determined by its own specific division. Okay. While these changes are intended to have immediate effects, we also expect this to be a starting point for the greater ability to fine-tune the system in the future. We will be monitoring the impact of these changes very closely and will likely make adjustments in the future. Okay, so here's the graphics. There you go. Boom, boom, for Relic 9. As we mentioned above, Relic 9 is coming to Galaxy of Heroes. Relic 9 will require 2 materials to craft, the droid brains and the Grida keypads. Not sure how to pronounce that. Droid brains will be exclusively available from Territory Wars for now, and the keypads will be crafted in the Jawa Scavenger from existing gear. As part of these changes, we are also expanding the availability for players to get Relic 8 materials. Okay, thank you. As well as a series of updates for upcoming changes on lower relics and gear. More on that below. We are adjusting the Relic 8 rewards in the challenge tier of the pit to provide more guild members with an increased supply of arrow magnifiers. And so rank 1, you were getting 11, now you're getting 7. So it's evening out. So everyone gets 7 if you're in the top 40. That's a very good change. I love that change. Okay, now that is the kind of change I want to see. Evening that out, and that's basically giving you, like, you get 3 for just joining. That's basically telling you participate, and you're gonna get more rewards. Evening that out all the way down to 40. My gosh, thank you, CG. I'm not sure how I don't feel great about this, but I do feel great about that. That's credit where credit is due. That's a very, very player-friendly change. I am pleased with that. The release of Relic 9 opens up an opportunity to talk about gear and some big changes coming in the future. All right, multi-phase gear update. Buckle up. Gear update. I told you guys, hearing that they were talking about this made me excited. It is time we talk about gear in Galaxy of Heroes. Yes. It's time, CG. Today we are announcing a series of changes coming to gear over the next several months that are aimed towards accomplishing the following goals. Allow new players to progress faster. Accelerate all players' ability to unlock and engage with relics, okay? Ease the older gear hurdles, but still keep it valuable. Gear is a system that is at the core of Galaxy of Heroes, requires a multi-phase approach that builds up over time in order to respect the existing process and gear players have earned since the launch of the game. All gear is interwoven into almost every aspect of the game. This approach will allow us to account for knock-on effects and have confidence in each phase. I have no idea what you're talking about yet. As each phase rolls out, want to ensure that all players experience real changes in their gear flow, while also ensuring new players have experienced a greater impact given that they face the largest climb. Earlier phases are a bit more focused on newer players, but again, everyone will benefit. The TLDR being gear isn't going away, but everyone should steadily receive more stun guns, carbantes, etc. Thank you. Thank you. More stun guns, more carbantes. I will take it. The following outlines phase 1 of the changes, and we'll be announcing more details regarding future phases as they are closer to release. Again, the plan is to release these changes over the next few months, barring any major bugs or issues. So phase 1, target all players, daily challenges, salvage for Mark 5 stun guns, Mark 8 biotech implant, Mark 3 stun guns, and Mark 5 droid collars are added to daily challenges. Can I get an amen? Can I get an amen, fam? Okay, more core gear added to the shard shop, adding in new dedicated slot for shard shop that provides only core gear. This slot will be available every refresh, okay? Territory War prizes expanded, as we saw already. As mentioned above, Territory War prizes will be added additional reward gear, core gear, Divisions 8+. Hey, thanks for a little bit. Yeah, Crumb is here now. All right. Mace's challenge is finally worth it, Crumb says in the chat. That's awesome. Relics 1 to 7 materials, Divisions 13+, victory only, and arrow magnifiers mostly victory. And you know what? And there's, I feel so split on this because, and Crumb and I will talk about this. Crumb, just prep. This question's coming. But I love and hate at the same time the emphasis on victory. I think part of the benefit of territories that I've liked is less emphasis on victory because it's 50-50 shot, you know. But then you want to incentivize people to try. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just not sure how I feel about it. It hasn't been that way for a long time, so it's just new. Increase the quantity of all gear from the daily quest. Boom. Love that. Approximately double the drop rate of gear on PvE hard nodes with character shards. Yes! Yes! That's what I'm talking about. And this is phase one. This is phase one. This right here, Cubs fam. This is what I'm talking about. Addressing the gear crunch. This is addressing the gear crunch. Thank you. I still don't feel great about Relic 9, but I feel freaking fantastic about this. Target, catch up newer / mid-tier players. Territory battle, prize changes. Gear rewards from event stars below. Max will be increased. Max is unchanged. Okay, that's positive. Target at mid-level players who are competing in territory battles but unable to reach top prize. Other prizes remain the same. Galactic Challenge prize increases, okay, or prize changes. Similarly to territory battles, prize boxes below the max reward will be increased in order to boost the rewards for newer and mid-tier players and players who don't have maxed out Jawas when that one comes along. I can get behind that. The max rewards remain approximately the same, but the ramp up of those rewards to max steps will be less steep. This is phase one of the update. Represents a starting point to begin addressing many of your core concerns around gear. The October Road Ahead will discuss phase one in more detail. Stay tuned for that, and we'll be announcing the next phases in the near future. Thank you for reading, and see you on the holo tables. So this is phase one of the update. I'm really, this would be almost sufficient to, I'm really happy about those gear changes, frankly. I'm really happy about those gear changes. And hearing that that's only phase one makes me really excited. So I'm feeling two things right now. It's a little bit polarizing. Relic 9 coming is not something I'm stoked about. We knew it was coming, but having that paired with this post that is addressing the gear crunch, and this is the first post, I would say in the history of this game, this is the first post I've seen from CG that significantly addresses the gear crunch in this game. And that, to me, is fantastic news for this player base. I'm so excited about that. Not just for myself, but for you guys. This is good form. I'm really, really happy about that. So, credit where credit is due. Stoked about the gear changes. Not sure how I feel about Relic 9 and the emphasis on winning territory wars. I'm going to have to digest that a little bit more. So, that's going to be it from now. Head on over to my Twitch stream if you guys are watching this video right now. We're going to be talking to Crumb, I believe, live on stream and continuing to unpack this update. All right, so head on over there, twitch.tv/CubsFanHan. Like the video on your way out, and as always, my brothers, don't forget,